Tonight, we're getting a first look at federal subpoenas pointing at alleged COVID fraud. After initial pushback, St. Louis County Executive Sam Page's office released them in the case against a former political appointee. Good evening, I'm Mike Bush. Kelly Jackson has the night off. The documents give new sight into the investigation, including how the county allegations might be tied to a high-profile city corruption case. Sarah Maki poured over the subpoenas today and explains why we're just seeing them now.
When these subpoenas went out Monday evening,
I found out when you all found out.
councilmember Tim Fitch was surprised to see them after days of pushing for access.
The most shocking part to me wasn't the request for records. It was the date on the request for records. These go back to last fall.
The county executive's office was aware of the federal investigation nearly 9 months before former appointee Tony Weaver's indictment in an alleged COVID kickback scheme. And that's when council members first heard about this investigation.
He did not bother to share this with the legislative branch of government. We're supposed to be an equal branch of government.
In the first subpoena, a request for any and all records related to COVID-19 pandemic grants and loans at 4 companies. It's all sharing the Mali name. 5 on Your Side interviewed Mali's owner, Mohammed Amatan, in 2017 when he was fighting to open this West Florissant Avenue laundromat.
I have done everything legally. I never done anything wrong.
Property registration documents also show Amatan as the owner for addresses listed in a city corruption case against former board president Louis Reed and former aldermen John Collins Muhammad and Jeffrey Boyd. The FBI quotes Almatan's private conversations with all 3 aldermen throughout their documents, suggesting he might have been wearing a wire during meetings. Almatan was indicted on drug and money laundering charges in 2017, but those charges were dropped in April, about a month before Collins Muhammad resigned under federal scrutiny. Subsequent subpoenas now request information on COVID relief for another 10 business owners. Of those, county officials say half received money, the maximum $15,000.
Now, we reached out to the county executive's office to talk about this, but they referred us to yesterday's statement. Fitch says he does plan to bring this up at tonight's county council meeting. He says that he has questions still, including whether Page or anyone from his office was interviewed in that federal investigation. And just one more thing to note in this, Mike, is that Fitch really points to precedents here. He says that when Page was the board president under Steve Stenger and that whole investigation was going on, he was very quick to release all of the subpoenas in that case.
The county council meeting will be interesting tonight.
Absolutely.
All right, Sarah, thanks.